After 2 weeks of road tripping in Spain's Andalusia region, we have finally made it to the capital, Seville.
Oh my god!
If you're considering skipping Seville and only heading to the larger cities of Spain like Barcelona or Madrid, you are making a huge mistake.
Whoa!
This city is easily one of the most beautiful we have ever visited, with a ton of history, beautiful streets, and stunning architecture. We have just one day to explore this amazing city, so let's jump in.
You wanted to skip Seville. Good morning, beautiful people. This is going to be the very last episode of our Spain road trip series, so we're very sad about that. I'm so excited for Seville. It has been so highly recommended and it's supposed to be beautiful, but we only have one day to explore and we've already made a really late start. But that's okay, it just means we have to pack as much as we can into one day in Seville. We've made it to Seville. We actually caught the bus into town and parked a little bit further out of town just to save money on parking. Getting to that point where accommodation's starting to get more and more expensive every day. But we're just looking at this gorgeous building and we're about to walk around the corner, and I think it's gonna be pretty impressive because I know what we're going towards, Max doesn't.
As usual.
Wow, but, oh my god, this
gorgeous
building in front of us, all the tile work and the towers. Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh,
oh, this is huge.
oh.
Oh my god, those lampposts.
Everything. There's so much detail.
Oh, something's going on. What is it, all Venice?
This is incredible.
Oh my god, I can't believe this, whatever this. Oh my god, everything is gorgeous.
Seville. Oh my gosh. Blowing us away. First impressions. Wow.
This is, can't compare this to anything I've seen.
No.
It's
There's
like
so much detailed tile work all over the place. Everywhere.
You go right there. Do you have to pay for this?
No, it's just the plaza.
Oh.
So this plaza, the really unique thing is that instead of being square, like most plazas are, it's actually shaped like a half moon. So very different to what your normal plazas are. And it's also massive, like so big. So there's apparently 52 of these tiled murals wrapped around the square. Well, I guess the semicircle. And they represent 52 provinces of Spain. I had no idea that Spain even had 52 provinces. That sounds like a lot. But yeah, they're really beautiful.
Wow, this is really spectacular.
So you're not allowed inside the building, but we just noticed these stairways that come up to this like viewing platform, I guess it is. And now you can see that they've got like a little man-made river that goes around the whole plaza. Kind of giving off Venice vibes a little.
All right, let's carry on exploring.
Walking between attractions, the city is absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. If this is not the best hungover meal.
Whoa! Dang. I just popped down like that.
Yeah, wow. Why do you have to pre-book everything here? We have missed out on so many sites because we haven't pre-booked tickets. And the Alcazar here in Seville is just going to be one of those sites. There was a massive line, so we joined the line, but then I went up just to double check, and she said we can't buy tickets today. They're already full, sold out. You have to pre-purchase them. I did read that you could buy tickets at the gate online, but I guess maybe only if you come early in the morning, and then they just sell out.
Oh well.
Luckily, right next to the entrance is the Cathedral of Seville, and this cathedral is supposed to be very impressive.
But it's a very huge complex, like.
Yeah, it's massive. And actually, we're trying to find like the front facade, and we're not sure what it is because there's lots of different entrances. And the reason is that there are 80 different chapels inside this one cathedral, which makes it the largest church in Europe by volume.
Wow.
Oh wow, this square is beautiful.
Very beautiful, yeah.
It looks like they have a beautiful garden in here, and from this angle we can see where, like, how it used to be a mosque. So we've mentioned in our other road trip vlogs, I don't know if you've seen them, but pretty much most of the cathedrals and churches in Spain have been built on top of or reconstructed from mosques. So you can see all of that like mosque architecture, and it's so beautiful. Seville is absolutely packed with people. I don't know if it's just that it's the end of May, so we're about to be in like peak summer, peak travel season, or if it's just Seville. I do know the accommodation in this town was so expensive. We couldn't stay here. We just literally could not afford anything. Even a dormitory bed was way over our budget. We have a car, so I'm happy to sleep outside of the city. It's just incredible. It's so busy, but I can see why. This city is stunning. Why wouldn't you want to be here? It's so beautiful. This is Plaza de Cabildo, I think it's called, and it's just a beautiful half moon plaza similar to this Plaza de España, but the building is like white and painted really beautifully with this orange color, all these little decorations that you can see right above us. Just a little spot to check out. Alright, we made our way down to the canal, people. We're now crossing the bridge over to the Triana neighborhood. Typically it was like the gypsy kind of, you know, low income neighborhood. As with time and every other city in the world, it becomes really popular and trendy. This is where flamenco, all the tablaos were originally here in Seville. So there's a big history of flamenco dancing over here, which is probably why it's so colorful. It's 38 degrees today in Seville, so there's only one thing to do: eat ice cream and come to the shady park.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Where it's the Gardens de Murillo. They're spelled Murillo.
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 So today is really just like wandering around. It's not actual activity. It's more about sightseeing.
We've only got one day in the city, so you can only do so much. We just want to see the city.
Yeah, we just wanted to see it. And yeah, we've seen a lot of cities in Spain now, so starting to get the gist of it, but very, very pretty nevertheless.
That little alley and everywhere we've just walked, I don't think all the cities are the same. Yes, they are similar, they have similar features because it's Spain after all, but that's Europe. It's filled with cute streets and old buildings and amazing architecture. Like, that's what you're gonna find everywhere. You have to appreciate the little differences everywhere you go.
After a gorgeous winding street moment typical of Europe, whoa, we have made this to
Setes de Sevilla.
Setes de Sevilla, which is Sets of Venice? Venice.
Sevilla.
Sets of Venice. Sets of Venetia. Sets of Sevilla.
Yeah, apparently they're nicknamed the mushrooms of Sevilla.
Yeah, I can see why.
They kind of look like mushrooms. I like the way that the light, like there's all these interesting shadows on it. Well, that sucks. We've come up to walk around underneath them because you can go on top of them, but it's 38 degrees. So that sounds like pure torture. So we were like, oh, let's walk around underneath. The whole thing's a restaurant. What an amazing day. We've literally been in Seville for like 7 hours. Seville was absolutely beautiful. The thing I'm sad about is that this is the last video in our Spain road trip series.
We just meandered through the street, absolutely spectacular. So
nice.
really just come, if you're into Instagram, come here, you'll find your absolute beauty.
And you can totally do Seville in a day. I think you can see all of the highlights that you need to see, and maybe if you are renting a car, stay somewhere else, just because it is so expensive. You'll save a lot of money. That's pretty much everything. So thank you so much for watching.
Hope you enjoyed the road trip.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched all of the other ones, there's a whole series.
We'll link it below.
Yeah, there's like 7 of them now. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.